from. And every person has a day. And a day is not necessarily a 24-hour period. A day is the expanse of a person's life. And that life, if it is a day, must have a period called darkness, otherwise known as night, and must have a period called day, otherwise known as light. This is a Hebrew belief system. And the Hebrews believe that in every person's life who is connected to God, there is a season or a time when Satan is allowed to trouble you, when he's allowed to hurt you and allowed to vex you. That there is a season when he's allowed to harass you and test you and try you and harm you and hurt you to a point. But the axiom also teaches that that time will come to pass. And when it passes, it will give birth to a new time called yum. Somebody shout, this is yummy, this is yummy. It'll give birth to a new time where there's no more darkness in your life, and darkness no longer has access to you or your money or your health or your body or your person or anything that has to do with you. And one of the prophets looking into this axiom said, weeping may endure for a night, but joy will come in the morning. Are you with me? Stay with me. Because they believe that in the passing of time, the darkness will eventually subside and the daylight will come. And once the daylight comes, darkness cannot participate in the light. For the scripture has said, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. If you turn on the lights, the darkness has to flee. Stay with me, somebody, because I'm going somewhere. So now, you need to be able to let the devil know you are no longer allowed to move in my time. You had your time to give me cancer. You had your time to trip me up. You had your time to give me hell and high water. You had your time to turn up the fire 7 times hotter than it normally would be. But devil, you didn't kill me in that time. And now that time is over. Get out of my time. Now just sit there like a bump on a log if you want to. But look for 5 people and tell them, tell the devil to get out of your time. That he's not permitted there any longer. That his time is over in your life. That his opportunity to harass and vex you is done and gone. But this is now a new time. It's another time. Now, yeah, I didn't get any real response out of you. That was just perfunctory obedience to the pastor that you like. Now, all of you who did that as a matter of perfunctoriness, just leave it like that. But the rest of you who recognize that all the stuff the devil's trying to do now, he ain't allowed to do it anymore because his time is over. A new time has begun. Look for 5 more people and tell them, you better tell the devil to get out of your time. Leave my children alone. Leave my husband alone. Leave my wife alone. Leave my kidneys alone. Leave my life alone. Leave me alone, devil. You are on my time. Oh, I don't hear that rebuke. If I was the devil, I wouldn't even obey what you said. Because you don't sound like you mean it. You better let that devil know, get out of my time. This is daylight. Darkness, you are not allowed to operate in my time. Get out of my time. Now, maybe it's not your time, so say nothing. But the rest of you, let the devil know this is my time. Now, I'm going to help you. You're going to help me preach this morning. Lady, I know you're cute, queenie, and pristine, so you don't have to do any of this. But if you know that this is your time and you ain't going to let any intruders on your time, get up out of your seat. Look for 7 people. Tell them this is my time and I've got to have it. It's my time. It's my time for a breakthrough. It's my time for a new beginning. It's my time for a promotion. It's my time for a lifting. It's my time to be the head and not the tail, above only and not beneath. It's my time to get married. It's my time to be healed. It's my I will not let the devil have my time. I suffered through the night. I was scared through the night. I was anxious through the night. I was troubled in my heart through the night. But I see the breaking of day. The new day is beginning. A new dawn has started. Something is about to happen. What time is it? I didn't hear you. What time is it? If somebody who you didn't invite to your house and was looking for the wrong house, but ended up at your house, and he was an urchin, and you didn't want him there, and he came and knocked on your door, are you going to let him in? No. You need to let him know you came to the wrong house. The house you're looking for, it ain't here. Maybe it's over there somewhere, or maybe it's over there somewhere, but you ain't coming in here. Darkness, I will not allow you in my time of light. This is my time. I hear the prophet say, your time has come. Arise and shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon. You don't have to wait for your money to become honey. You don't have to wait for things to turn for the better. You don't have to wait for bad to become good. No, sir. When it is your time, it is your time. And once you agree with God that now is your time, God will agree with you. And everything that he has for you from eternity will begin the journey from eternity into time. Along the bridge called faith. Sit for a moment. Let's take it a bit deeper. Shout at somebody, it's my time. It's my time. Yeah, it's my time. I wonder who's feeling this thing. It's not a natural feeling. You could have headaches. You could have bodily pains. You could have things going on in your life that don't signal it. But this is something in your spirit. It's your time. It's your time. I pray you agree with God on this one. Because your agreement is the bridge that it travels from eternity into time on. So no matter how dark your night is, the day, the light, the yum is on the way. No matter how bad or how dark your night is, the day is on the way. No matter how badly your heart aches, the day is on the way. No matter how bad your trouble is, the day is on the way. No matter how bad the doctor's diagnosis is, the day is on the way. The Hebrews viewed the day as the oncoming optimistic or rather positive epoch in your life when God changes your darkness into light, your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into success, your pain into power, your misery into ministry, your failure into victory. They view it as something imminent that must happen. And that when it happens, you must be sensitive enough to recognize that my night is over, my time has come. This is what they meant when they said, this is the yum that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. For my weeping has endured for a night, but I'm wiping my tears because I sense that morning is coming and my joy comes with the morning. In other words, God has a time in which the devil can touch you, but he also has a time in which the devil is not allowed to touch you anymore. If you believe it, shout yes, somebody. What I mean to say is that God has a time when your enemies can't reign over you anymore. God has a time when your money won't be funny anymore. God has a time when your heart won't be broken anymore. God has a time when you won't be a tenant anymore. God has a time when you won't be crying over your children anymore.